homework, it's pink. This is the front side, the back side. The second page starts with this. Okay, I'm going to do the last problem on the front side on the second page so that if you don't get it in class, you get here. You're going to use point slope form because there's a point and there's a slope. X1, Y1, that's your first point. That's because it's your first point. That's your slope or rate of change, okay? I need you to start using rate of change a lot. So your rate of change, your point slope formula is y. Remember, your slope intercept is y equals to mx plus b. And it's basically that same concept. Y is this y, your formula minus y1 for the first point, equals to the same slope right here, m parentheses x for this x right there, minus this one, x1. We just put it together like that, okay? Essentially, it's the same formula, just this is called point slope. You got a point and a slope, okay? Based from the slope intercept form, this is slope intercept because that's slope and that's the intercept, okay? So you substitute it in. Y minus 32 equals to negative 5 parentheses x minus 16. So for x1 I put 16, oops, sorry, and y1 I put 32. And I substitute in for m for slope. Okay, and that's your point slope form. And that would be it. But they ask you, I believe, to write the equation first in point slope form and then in slope intercept form. After that, this is point slope. So on your test, you just need to circle and put point slope for me. And then you solve it to find slope intercept. Okay, distribute, negative 5x plus 80 equals to y minus 32. Add 32 to get y by itself. Okay, to make 0 here, y minus 0 is y equals to negative 5x plus 112. And this is called slope intercept. Because there's the slope and, there's the slope and there's the intercept. There's the point and there's the slope. Point slope. Okay, next one, same thing. You get point slope formula, y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. Okay, this is x1, y1. Y minus, and that's a negative 18 right there. It's a negative 18. Okay, very important to notice that, equals to m, which is 2 over 3, x minus 9, x1. Okay, this becomes y plus 18 equals 2 over 3x, and then you multiply this times this on the side, 2 over 3 times a negative 9, or just 9. Cross cancel, that's a negative 3. That gives you a negative 6 when you multiply these together, okay? And then you need to make it equal to 0, minus 18, minus 18. You get y equals to 2/3 x minus 24. This is point slope. And this is slope intercept. Okay, now let's look at the back. I'm going to do number 2. I think I did number 2. Okay, I'm going to do number 2 right here. I'll do 2 and 4, okay? And I leave you guys to the rest. Number 2. X1, Y1, x2, y2 for the second point. Point slope, they want you to write the equation in point slope form and then in slope intercept form, okay? Using the given information. All right, well, point slope form, I need the slope. I got my points right here. I need to find my slope. To find my slope or rate of change, remember slope and rate of change means the same. You get y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Slope is y2, 15, oops, sorry, 15 minus, this is a negative 8, so be careful, negative 8 over x2, 7 minus, oh, that's a negative 39. That becomes m equals to 15 plus 8 over 7 plus 39. That gives you your slope is, your rate of change is 23 over 46, which is reduced to 1 over 2. You want to reduce your rate of change as much as possible, so it's easier to work with in the equation. You can use 23 over 46, but it's so big, it's very difficult to work with. So here you use y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. That's the point slope formula, okay? So minus y1, which is negative 8, equals to 1/2 parentheses x minus x1, which is 39. Okay, so you get 8y plus 8 equals to 1/2 x plus 39 over 2. Now there's two ways to do this. You can make this into a decimal if you want, or can you leave it as a fraction if you want, whichever way you desire to do it. Let's make it into a decimal, because it doesn't say you can't. Anywhere here it doesn't say you can't. So let's make it into a decimal. Okay? Even the half you can make it into a decimal, but I'm just going to make my slope this way. I don't want my slope into a decimal because it says up and to the right. It's a lot better than a half, which is 0.5 over 1. That means up a half over 1, and that's messier. So your slope, you always want it as a fraction.